there are so many things that affect our loved ones' health, including our own health. We have to take care of ourselves, right? So we can take better care of our loved ones. But the quality of your sleep affects so many things. I don't know about you guys, but I get very cranky and I can't think straight when I have like 2 hours of sleep or a couple days of, not getting my sleep very well. So you want to make sure your loved one gets that sleep. Whatever those little tiny things are, those little tiny steps, those little tiny routines, or the things that you can put into place that help, it's just going to make your life easier because you're actually learning from your own things, because you can actually take these into account as well for your own sleep patterns or routines, but also for your loved one. It's going to help all around. So the things that sometimes we do for others, we don't always do for ourselves, So we want to make sure that we increase improved sleep patterns, routines by different adjustments, by different things, strategies. Keep consistent times or routines for bedtime. Another one is limit the caffeine, because caffeine can keep you awake. Caffeine can send your head into overdrive. So even though you're in bed, your mind is going, all over the place. How many of us have had that where we've had the whole night almost because we can't sleep because we're just so anxious, or we're thinking about things or worrying about things, and the caffeine just kind of feeds into that beast. So we want to make sure that maybe we limit the caffeine and limit heavy meals. How many of you out there have had just a really heavy meal and then you go to bed at 9 or 10 because maybe you have to work the next day? So you eat dinner at like 5 or 6 and then you're so full and it just takes hours and hours. It's almost like a Thanksgiving dinner sometimes. And you just want to make sure that you decrease those heavy meals. Sometimes we eat better when we're doing smaller meals, throughout the day, or having a late snack, but having a very healthy or small snack, and limit the computer time. When we get on the computer or when we get on our phone, it can really wake up our brain and make our brain go into overdrive. It's another thing that, your mind is just going, it just feels like a ping pong ball going between your ears, in your head, because you just cannot focus. You can't think about anything else, but you can't focus on the things that you need to focus on, like counting sheep or relaxing, but you're thinking about all this other crazy stuff like, oh my gosh, what about this? Or what about that? Or I need to get up and watch more TV because I just can't sleep, or I need to read a book, or, so-and-so didn't call me today. You just really dive in deep to more worry and more things that we can't really do anything about, especially when it's like midnight, right? Or 10 o'clock at night. So we want to make sure that the bedroom is quiet, it's dark, and it's comfortable. Some people have a night light, which is great. Some people can sleep with the light in their room. I don't know, not everybody can. Some people wear eye masks. I'm one of them. I cannot sleep with any kind of light, but my husband can fall asleep probably in a hurricane. So everybody's different, right? And I think that as we get older, sometimes we sleep less because sometimes we sleep during the day. I know my dad would probably take naps during the day, and it was getting to be where he didn't really sleep really great at night because he would take more naps because he was more tired during the day as well. When he would do something, he would need to recover with his breathing and his respirations and his energy. So he took more naps. So he didn't sleep like a full 8 hours or 6 hours like a lot of people do. So it's just different. It just, you just got to know your schedule and know what works for you. Rest helps independence. When you're well rested, you have the energy, you have the strength to do things and get up and walk and do things. Small routines and adjustments can improve results and quality of living. We want our loved ones to have that quality of living at home by getting that rest and whatever else is needed in their schedule or in their routines to give them that energy, give them that smile to keep going, keep thriving, and have a really great day every day.